the first time I ever let anybody piss on me was with my ex-husband.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time anybody ever pissed on me. And I was like, you know what? I kind of like this.
Yo, we made it to season 1.5 of Butch Queen After Dark. Not quite season 2, but we are still in the building. And speaking of the building, as you can see, this area looks very new. And that's because I moved. I'm in a different building. I'm using a new setup. And no shade, it's been kind of messy. But that's okay. I'm so very proud of these episodes, and I can't wait for you to see them. Now, before we get into the episode, I need y'all to help me grow this show. If you're listening on Apple or Spotify, please subscribe to the podcast. Please also rate the podcast. 5 stars, please. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and comment. I want to talk to you. You know I'll be in them comments. And of course, share with your friends. You got friends, right? And. If you have a question, a story, a confession, something you want me to talk about, send a listener letter to butchqueenpodcast@gmail.com. Okay, y'all ready to get nasty? Let's go. Welcome back to Butch Queen After Dark. I'm David Brandyn, your host, content creator, sex educator, who has a mission to normalize freaky, sex-positive conversations in order to make better sexual health in our communities. Today, I have a very special guest. He's a Southern gentleman by the way of Birmingham, Alabama, now living in Atlanta, a husband, an actor, a model, a co-host of the Culture Club podcast, an adult content creator, a former Sip and Paint model. And when you ask him about his dick, he'll tell you, it's decent. Please welcome Daddi Decent.
What's
Hi, Daddi
up?
Decent.
How are you?
I'm good.
Hey.
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. I'm so happy to have you. I interviewed you in Atlanta maybe last year sometime, and it was really, really nice meeting you. And one thing I wanted to say about that meeting was I thought it was so interesting that I got to the bar in Atlanta and I was looking for you, and I saw you sitting by yourself, chilling. You was chilling, right?
Yep, that's me.
All these people was around you, and you was just in the corner like, I'm waiting for my interview. We did this interview. You got up, you found your man, and you left. I said, he is me. He is me. You ain't have no time. Look, you was here to do what you had to do, and you was ready to go home. I love that so much. Would you consider yourself an introvert?
I would consider myself more of an ambivert. Like sometimes, depending on the situation, I can be extremely extroverted. Sometimes, like if I'm comfortable, like if I'm not too comfortable, don't know the crowd that way, I can be a little introverted. And when I tell people, a lot of times they don't believe me when I tell them I have like social anxiety really bad.
Yeah. Same here. Yeah. I saw myself in you, and I lived for that. I was like, oh, he is out. I love that. Great. Okay, so let's get to some icebreaker questions. First of all, what is one of your sexual awakenings?
Honestly, I really probably wouldn't be able to tell you. I've had a few.
Yeah, I imagine so.
I've had a few.
How about the last one? The last time something awakened sexually in you, something got unlocked for you.
I think in my personal life, I'd probably say last time something was sexually awakened to me was probably my husband. Probably my husband. Sometimes he'll do something that surprises me every now and then. It'll be a little different from the last time.
Yeah. I love that. And I think, tell me this, is sex different with your husband after how long you been married, first of all?
We've been married a little bit over a year now, but we've been together for 5 years.
That's right. What does, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but what does sex as a husband feel like, and how is that different from before you were married?
I wouldn't say that it's really too much of a difference, but I will say I feel like there's more of a connection and more intimacy there.
Yeah.
Like it feels right to have sex with my husband versus having sex with my boyfriend, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm traditionally untraditional in a sense. Yeah.
Well, in what other ways are you traditionally untraditional?
My husband in the corner because he laughing at me. So, how am I traditionally untraditional in other ways? I really can't answer that because I'm not really the domestic one in our household.
Okay.
Typically, you would think that the person that plays more of the bottom role would probably be the one that's doing most of the household chores and the laundry and the cooking. I don't do none of that. I let my husband handle all of that. So I think that's probably the only way that I'm traditionally untraditional is when it comes to like when they have sex with somebody I'm married to versus a boyfriend. I guess.
Okay. That is so interesting. And I think this is a great point, right? If you bottom, sexual position does not dictate your role in a relationship, right? Like if you're bottoming, that doesn't mean you're a woman. That doesn't mean that you're cooking, that you're cleaning. Not that women are supposed to do that, but like it doesn't dictate that. And I think you're showing people that, look, yeah, I might bottom in this relationship, but also my husband who tops me, he's doing the cooking and cleaning. Like I'm working, like in queer relationships, everybody doing everything. So don't box yourself in.
But you know, like a lot of times we do take on the heteronormatives when it comes to like gay relationships. So
yeah. For what? Like that's the best part about being queer is we don't have to follow any rules. Why would you want to follow the rules? That's wild.
That's true. I do not conform
at all. Now, what is the freakiest thing you've ever done lately?
The freakiest thing I've ever done is probably getting fisted.
Okay. Yeah, so you are a kinky butch queen. You are a kinky butch queen. And we're gonna talk some more about fisting. I'm gonna hold that just for a second though, because I have lots of questions about that. Okay, so getting fisted is the freakiest thing. That's very freaky. What is your current sexual fantasy?
My current sexual fantasy? See, these questions, I really wish I was better prepared to answer these because a lot of these questions, I've already fulfilled majority of my sexual fantasies.
Okay.
So it's not really much I have not done that I fantasize about doing because I've already done it.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like I've been having sex since I was like 17 years old. So I've explored so many things with so many different people.
Yeah, we've seen it.
You've seen it on screen. You ain't seen what I do off screen.
Hey. Well, okay. Well, what's the last freaky thing you did off screen that maybe people wouldn't expect?
Ooh, you getting me with some good questions today. You can all up in my little business.
That's what I do.
I would probably say the last thing I've done off screen that nobody has seen is probably like just being tied up, bondage. But that was like a while ago though.
Okay. Have you not been filmed doing bondage yet?
No, I've not.
Okay, is that something that you would want to do?
Well, actually, no. Let me take that back. I have done one with Joseph Ox, but that was like years and years and years ago.
Yeah, is that something that you would explore doing more on film?
I would probably say I'm kind of on the fence with it because like some stuff I kind of like to do for myself, and then some stuff I don't mind sharing with people.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think that's really smart, especially in sex work. A lot of people lose all of their interests because they're always doing it like for camera or for someone else or something like that. And sometimes you do have to hold the things that you really love close to you, right? This is for me.
I like to keep it a little spicy sometimes in my personal life. So
yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's get into your kinks, you kinky little butch queen. Let's start with fisting. So I kind of have the same question for all these kinks, but we'll see where it goes. Take me back to the first time you got fisted. What was that experience like?
So the very first time I ever got fisted was, I want to say I was probably I may have been about maybe 21, 22. And I was hooking up with this guy, and like this guy had a humongous dick. I'm talking about it was huge. And when he got done fucking me, my hole was like so open. He started fingering me, and then all of a sudden it was like 3 fingers, and it went to 4 fingers. The next thing I know, it was like literally his whole hand just up there. So it kind of happened by accident, but I was like, this not that bad.
Yeah. What? Okay, so what does feeling open do for you?
Honestly, it makes me a little bit hornier.
Yeah.
It makes me a little bit hornier.
Yeah. To know that you're like... to know that
he over there agreeing.
Andrew, bring him in here. Tell him come over here. Bring his ass over here since he wants to be nodding and shit. Bring your ass in here. Hi. Say hi.
What's up?
I just want to see you. Hi. How you doing?
Eyes here.
It's good to see you. I'm gonna be talking to you very soon, actually. So
I know.
We got to plan that because we got.
That's the interview I'm waiting to see because everybody always interview me and the question they always ask me is, how does your relationship work doing content you being married? I'm like, can you please ask the person I'm married to? I can't answer on his behalf. Ask him.
Yeah.
That's why I be telling people when they ask me to do podcast interviews, I tell them up front, don't ask me about it.
Yeah.
Ask him.
The first person to ever do the interview.
Yeah. Okay. Great. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. And yeah, I remember you telling me that before that you don't like that question. So look, if y'all want to interview Daddi Decent, please don't ask him that. Like, there's so many other questions you could ask.
Please.
So many. Okay, let's get back into it. So, okay, so fisting. So that was the first time you got fisted. Now take me to the last time you got fisted. What was that experience like?
Shit, when was the last time I got fisted? I think it was about a month ago, but I don't do it as often. So the way my hole is set up, it literally snaps back and it gets like extra tight. So if I'm not playing around up there, like it's kind of hard for me to actually go through with a whole full fist. So it takes a lot to like get it up there.
Okay. And that's a lesson in elasticity, right? Because a lot of people are scared to get fisted because they're like, oh, will I not be able to hold my shit in anymore? Like, how do you have any methods for staying tight, or does it just happen like that?
I don't use my hole a lot. I give it a rest.
Give it a rest.
I give it a rest.
Yeah. About how many, it sounds like months between your fisting experiences?
Try years.
Yeah.
It had literally been more. It's been more than a year since the last time I had been fisted before I attempted again.
Y'all hear that? If you want your hole to stay tight, get fisted once a year. That's it.
I gotta be like honestly, in order for me to really sit there and really enjoy fisting, I gotta be in a really, really freaky ass mood. Like I have to be like really, really like in the mood for that.
What gets you in that mood? What gets you feeling really freaky, really horny?
Sometimes if I've had a couple of drinks, if me and my husband out, we having drinks or something like that, by the time I get home, I'm ready.
You ready to go?
I'm ready. I am ready to go.
Okay. Now, as far as fisting goes, what does trust look like? Like, how do you pick the person that is going to fist you? I know the first time it just happened, but moving forward, what did you do?
So the only people that have actually fisted me in my now adult life has been my husband. Y'all know him as Joseph Ox. I know him as Max. And there was a guy that I used to deal with before I moved to Atlanta. Okay. But we kind of had more of a relationship type of thing, if that makes sense. So those are people that I trust. Like for Max, he's been doing kink for a long time. So of course I trust him because he knows what he's doing. And my husband, I married him, so of course I trust him. Yeah. So I don't mind him being back there playing around and experimenting.
Okay. I love that. That you have, specific people with specific experience that you can trust and, go to if you want to feel pleasure in that way.
Exactly.
Cool. And what do people misunderstand about fisting? What are they not getting?
Like you said, a lot of people think that once you get fisted, your hole just loose and open and don't go back. They think that it's going to cause extreme prolapse. Like honestly, but it just depends on how often you're doing it.
That's right.
Now because for me, you're not just gonna be punching into my hole. Like I'm not taking no punches. It's like like a little gentle play around every now and then. Yeah. And it ain't gonna stand there for like no hour, no 30 minutes, no hour. You're not gonna do that for like an hour straight. You do probably about 3 or 4 minutes, and then I'm done. I've had my pleasure.
Got it. So you're more like hand in rather than fist in.
Pretty much.
Okay. Yeah.
You're not punching my hole.
No punching. Some people like that. Not everybody likes that. Not everybody likes that.
And I love that for them.
And I love that for them. Yes, different strokes for different folks, right? You got to ask, experience, and tell people what you want.
Absolutely.
Cool. Okay, so that would lead into some rough play, right? You like rough play as well. So again, what's the first time you experienced rough play? Do you remember that experience?
It'll probably be with my very first ex, the person I lost my virginity to.
Okay.
Yeah, he was into like the whole smacking and choking and the rough thrust, if you will. So it wasn't too bad, but like for it to be my first experience, it was kind of rough at first, but I kind of got you.
Did you like the first time you got slapped? Right? Was there a warning? Was there a talk about it, or did it just happen?
It kind of just happened, but it wasn't like a hard smack.
Yeah. Yeah, I ask people that all the time, and the answer is always the same. It just happened out of nowhere. No one tells you they're gonna smack you. All of a sudden, you are
Yeah.
just slapped. You're just sitting there like, "Oh, you slapped me."
Honestly,
Okay.
the only thing that saved him was because we were in the moment. Because
Yes.
had that been any other setting, I would have beat him up.
You have to be in the moment. Imagine it not being in the moment. Someone just smacks you. Like, no, you have to be in the
Exactly.
moment. It's already a look. At the time I've been smacked before out of nowhere, and it was already slightly rough. Like he's already throwing me around. I'm throwing him around. All of a sudden, but I said, okay, I guess that was the escalation to where we were going. And no shade, if someone had like told me like I'm gonna slap you during sex, I would have been like, no. I would probably just say no. So
Exactly.
you kind of just got to experience it that one time. Okay, so take us back to the last time you had rough play. Do you remember that experience?
The last time I had rough play was probably actually when I was filming.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a film with a guy named King Meat ATL.
Okay.
He was a little rough.
Okay, King Meat.
He's a little rough. Yeah.
Okay. How often are you collabing these days?
So for me, so what I do is I call it stockpiling. So like I'll shoot a lot of content like at the beginning of the year.
Yep.
And then towards like my birthday to like mid part of the year, I pause and I take a break.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go back and I start filming again for like content for the next year.
That's great. That's great. And I mean, why do you do it like that?
Because I like to have time to rest.
Yeah. 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 And I'm sure it also frees you up to have sex in your personal life that is not, filmed or curated and things like that. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. For those that want to get into sex work, like that's a great way to protect your mental health by doing it in batches like that, right?
You have to have balance because if you're filming with everybody all the time and you're going here and you're going there, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Especially dealing with people with different personalities, it can be a lot to deal with.
I'm sure. What is one of your favorite scenes you filmed?
One of my favorite scenes. Ooh. What is my favorite scene? I actually have two that I can think of. I have my very first scene with Kept Secret was one of my favorites.
Okay.
And then my last scene I did with Rico Black.
Okay. Okay. You said first scene with Kept Secret. Was that your first scene ever, or just your first scene with him?
No, my first scene with Kept Secret.
Got it.
My first scene ever was with Monty and Mike.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, what year was that?
That was in 2021. So when I first started out doing content, Monty and Mike were more so like my mentors when I first got into doing content.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's so interesting because I've been watching you since the beginning. Wow. I thought that you have been making content for longer than that. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Where do
They were my first collab.
Yeah. I mean, what a great collab, right? Rest in peace, Mike. Where do you see your content career going now?
Honestly, me and my husband had a conversation the other day in the car because I had literally just got through filming. And since he's my videographer for most of my work, he was like, "You're tired, ain't you?" I was like, "I kind of am." He's like, "You look so dead in the eyes when you were filming this last time." I was like, "It's time for me to actually go ahead and hang it up. I'm ready to step behind the camera instead of being in front of the camera. I'm not gonna give you guys a date of exit, but I will say it'll be soon."
Yeah. I love that, right? You have a plan to possibly stay around, right? You have all this knowledge of the industry. You know what you're doing. You have connections and you love it, right? But you can do it in a different way. So what does it look like you stepping behind the scenes?
Me stepping behind the scenes will actually be me like being a videographer if somebody needs me to be a videographer. I don't really too much like editing, so I definitely won't be editing for nobody. I would give you pointers. I would help you with social media. I would help you with promo and marketing, that type of thing. Like I would mentor people if they want to do it and kind of give them some of the ins and outs to help. But as far as like being in front of the camera, I'm kind of tired of being in front of the camera. I'm ready for somebody else to come and do it because I honestly I feel like with content, I feel like we all have a chef life, and I don't want to run past my chef life.
Got it. You want to end on a high note.
Exactly. This is year 5 for me of doing it.
Okay.
Even though I know some people that's been doing it for 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20 damn years, and they still good.
Yeah.
But for me, I feel like I've came in, I've done what I could do here. I think I've made a great mark in the underground industry, if that's what you want to call it, the adult underground industry. I think I made a good mark in it, and I think it's time for me to get ready to exit from that part of the industry.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, I think that makes sense. You do it for as long as you want, have an exit plan, know that you have other options in life. You know, for whatever industry you choose, there's always another option. You don't got to be stuck anywhere. So, yeah, we'll definitely be watching. I mean, don't retire too soon now, but whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Well, that's why I said I'm not gonna give a date, because I've seen so many so many of my coworkers, they'll say, "Well, this is my last year doing it. I'm not doing it." Then 2 months later, they back busting it open.
Banging.
So I don't want to be one of them. That's why I said when it happens, it'll happen.
It will happen. Okay, so let's get back into some of your kinks. So let's talk about water sports. A little piss play. Same thing. Tell me about the first time you experienced water sports.
The first time I experienced water sports. The first time ever anybody pissed on me was with my ex-husband. That was the first time anybody ever pissed on me, and I was like, you know what? I kind of like this. I kind of like that.
What did you like about it?
I don't know, just something about the feeling of the warm feeling of the piss coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, I noticed how hard my dick was in the midst of that. I was like, okay, yeah, this turns me on real bad.
Does the smell have anything to do with it?
No, because we drink plenty of water. I don't want no yellow piss on me.
That was my next question. Do you like a little bit?
I don't want no yellow piss.
You want a clear stream? Okay.
Please don't eat no asparagus before you piss on me. Please and thank you.
Yeah, I mean that's a valid request, because some people, I went to a piss play workshop one time, and some guys were like, "Yo, look, I want some yellow, dark, dank, dirty piss," and I was like, oh, "Does everybody want that?" And then the other half of guys was like, "No, we want clear, water-based."
I like clean piss.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with either. Okay, so that was your first time with your ex-husband. So take us back to our last time that you got peed on. Has it changed for you? Has the kink changed at all?
I think the kink is grown. I would say it's changed because it has grown. I've definitely craved a little bit more than I did back then, because I was just experimenting and playing around with it.
Yeah.
But the last time that I actually did anything with water sports was on film, and that was with I think the last time was with Good Boy and Trophy Boy. Was the last time I allowed somebody to pee on me.
Okay. Nice. And you said it changed for you. Where are you getting pissed on or pissed in, or both?
I've never been pissed in.
Okay.
But I get pissed on, and I piss on other people.
Got it. Okay, so now you're peeing on folks.
Absolutely. I like to return the favor.
Return the favor. And what does it feel like to be a pissing top?
I don't know. It's like it gives you this feeling of empowerment. Like, I'm dominating you right now.
Yes. I was talking to a dom about pissing on folks, and he said he always wants to piss on someone before he fucks them, because it's like he's marking his territory. You are mine now. I have pissed on you. I have released on you, and now I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to you with consent. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of hot, but for me, it's a little bit different. I'd rather do the pissing after we fuck, so you can go ahead and get in the shower.
So what? You pissing after you fuck? So what?
After we fuck, so you can go ahead and get in the shower.
So wait, are you just trying to get them to leave?
No, because they don't have to leave, because it's not gonna happen in my house. I don't piss on people in my house, and they don't piss on me in my house. I piss on them in their house, so they can clean it up. No,
I thought you were saying you fuck someone and then you piss on them, so they will have to go take a shower. So they'll leave.
That's the point. Yeah, I still want them to get up and go take a shower after I piss them. Now, what you do after I leave your house is up to you. Now, I would prefer for you to go get in the shower when I walk around with piss and sit all over your furniture and all over your stuff. But if that's what you want to do, that's your prerogative. I can't tell you what to do in your house, because it ain't gonna happen in mine.
I love that. Look, piss in other people's houses. No shade. They should have the equipment. If you like to get pissed on, you better have some leather sheets, some silicone sheets. You gotta have your shit ready.
I just lied to you. I just thought about it. Trophy Boy and Good Boy was not the last time I got pissed on.
Okay.
The last time I got pissed on was a personal hookup.
How did that happen?
Yeah. I told him to piss on me.
I asked for it.
Yeah, I just asked for it.
And what moment in the sex did you ask for? Was this before, during, or after?
This was after.
After. So you're an after piss person. You want to piss after. Okay.
I don't want to wallow around in the piss. I don't want to roll around in it.
I'm so dumb. Now I'm getting in the sequence. The pissing is last because no matter what, after you piss, you have to take a shower.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. I'm losing it today. Okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And I mean, I love hearing this because, like I said, the Dom I was talking to pissed on his bottom to like mark his territory. It seems like almost you are pissing on folks or getting pissed on after sex as a sign of appreciation and aftercare. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, like that to feel, to get fucked, right? And then no shade, feel a warm stream of like piss on your body must feel pretty nice,
It does.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic, actually.
I can imagine. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so let's talk about bondage. It's the fourth kink, you kinky butch queen. Bondage. Take me to the first time you got tied up.
So the first time I ever got tied up was, I want to say it was around 22 or 23. 2022, not my age, but 2022 or 23.
Okay.
We were at a friend's house, and he had one of his associates to come over who is into bondage. His name is LaBelle, and LaBelle asked me, could he tie me up? He tied me up for a photo shoot, actually, the first time. I was like, this is kind of hot.
And now take me back to the last time. Are you just getting tied up, or are you getting tied up and fucked now? Is there more sex involved in the bondage?
I have been tied up and fucked before, but the last time I got tied up was... When was the last time I got tied up? It was probably around 2020. It was probably around 2023, 2024, because all this happened around the same time. And the last person that actually tied me up, believe it or not, was my husband.
Okay.
That was the last time I got tied.
Do y'all have ropes at home?
We have a lot of shit at home.
Ooh, what y'all got? Can I ask what?
I would just say we have a toy drawer full of things, and we'll keep that there.
That's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear. Look, y'all. You got to have boundaries. You got to put up that boundary. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we talked about rough play, bondage, water sports, and fisting. Right? These are your top 4 kinks. Any other kinks that you are curious about and have not tried yet?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
So me, like, I don't mind exploring different things if it's brought up to me, but like right off the head, I can't think of a kink that I just want to just do right now.
Yeah. Is there a kink you've tried and did not like?
I'm not gonna say I didn't like it, but I'm not a big fan, like flogging.
Okay.
I don't mind it if it's done kind of in a gentle way, but you're not just gonna be whooping my ass. Because that's gonna bring up some memories from childhood. Because I was one of those kids that got my ass whooped when I did shit.
Yeah. Black people and flogging is an interesting situation always. There is ties to us, getting beat as kids. There's ties to slavery. There's like lots of psychological things going on, and not everybody could do it.
So here's the thing, not to sound racist, but I'm not letting a white man flog me. I'm sorry.
That's not racist. That's right. I'm sorry. What? Racist? Please. He's probably racist. It's no shade. A white man cannot flog me. I'm so sorry.
No.
It could be my best friend. It could be my lover. If my lover was white, my best friend was white. I could not let them, just because, I don't know, there's just 0.00001% of you that just might enjoy this, and I can't take it. I cannot.
Exactly.
I cannot. But I do love to get flogged. I get flogged by one very specific black man that I will let flog me because he knows what he's doing. He takes care of me. But what type of flogger were they using on you that you did not like?
What type of flogger was that?
It was a cat of 9. Which one?
You're the only person that actually flogged me, so I don't know. What the hell type of flogger was it?
No, LaBelle's flogged you.
Oh, you did, but that was before.
We both used cat of 9 tail.
He said something about a cat of 9 tail.
Cat of 9 tail.
Cat of 9 tail.
Okay, so it's like, it's thinner, right? Right, Andrew? It's like a thinner.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, okay. Have you been flogged by a thicker strap before?
If you call getting my ass whooped with a belt, maybe.
Got it. Okay. Because no shade, I also don't like that type of flogger. Those thin floggers, it stings, right? That stings. I prefer a flogger that is like a thicker strap, so it's more like a thud on my back. Like it feels like someone's punching me in the back.
We have a little paddle. He's paddled me before, like with this like leather thingy.
Okay. And do you like that better?
That felt better.
Okay. And do you like spanking? Do you like getting spanked?
Sometimes.
Okay. So you're not heavy on impact play. That is clear. That is clear. Okay. Any other kinks that you've tried and did not vibe with?
I think that's actually it. Okay. Those are the only ones I've actually tried.
Okay.
But I'm open to try other things as long as it's not going to cause me like too much pain.
Yeah. I mean, in general, do you like pain?
I would say yes and no. Like it depends on the type of mood that I'm in and the person.
Okay, that's right. Okay, cool. So again, we talked about the 4 kinks that you have, but I want to know which is the best one for you. By the end of your life, you could only do one of those kinks: bondage, rough play, water sports.
Water sports.
Well, there it is. He said, "You don't have to finish the question. I already know. Piss on me. Pee on me. Yeah. Is piss for you a kink or a fetish? Is it necessary in sex for you? Like, do you not?
It's not necessary. No, it's not necessary for me, but I enjoy it, but it's not necessary.
Gotcha.
Because some people into it and some people not. So, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. And final questions. What porn are you watching these days?
Anything I found on Twitter for free. I don't pay for porn.
But you want people to pay for you?
Exactly, which is the reason why I don't need to be paying for nobody else's.
He said, "Look, I'm at work. I should have the
I'm at work, exactly.
The work pass to see all my coworkers' stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's it. Do you?
But no, I'm just.
Do you remember the last?
I think I'm subscribed to like maybe one person's OnlyFans.
Okay, who is that? Do you know? Could you tell us who it is?
I'm not gonna say who that is.
Copy. The one person you're paying for, everyone else will be very jealous. What when you were coming up in porn, who was somebody you looked up?
As far as mentorship I'm always gonna say Mike and Monty.
Yeah.
Big respects to both of them because that's who taught me most of the ropes when I first came into it. I didn't really know a whole lot of people like that. But as far as being a fan of their work, I was always a fan of Kept Secret's work. I've always been a huge fan of Color X. Like when I tell you, like that's one of my content crushes. I really want to work with Color so bad. I love Color.
Yeah, y'all gotta make that happen. That would be great. You too?
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Definitely want to work with him.
Yep.
This is gonna show my age.
How old are you?
But anywho,
moving along.
But anywho, now I'm 36.
Okay.
But back when I was sneaking and looking at porn when I wasn't supposed to, I looked up to guys like Breon Diamond,
Boots,
Shorty J.
Yeah. Coco Dorn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Baby, when I tell you, I used to love me some Breon.
Breon taught me how to eat ass.
That man could have got it. Trap Boy, City Boy, Giovanni, I still see him around doing his thing.
Yep.
Those are like some of the people I looked up to, was a fan of.
Yeah. Those are the legends. Those are our gay heroes, right? Those are the people we're looking up to. Absolutely. Cool. Okay. I think we're coming down to the end. I really appreciate you so much. I will interview you every single season of this show because you always give me great information. I always learn so much from you. Would you like to drop your socials so people can find you?
Absolutely. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Jess Cordae, and it's JUSCORDAE. If you are nasty and freaky, you can find me on Twitter/X, and it's Daddi Decent, Daddy with an I. And if you got a little coin, you can find me on OnlyFans. That's Decent Daddy. And you can find me on Just for Fans at Daddi Decent. And you can find me on Raw Fuck Club at Daddi Decent.
Okay, all right. Make sure y'all check him out. And I'm so sorry. Before we go, I alluded to your name being Daddi Decent because you said your dick was decent. Could you tell that story? I just think it's very funny how you got your name.
So back when I was in my last relationship, I had literally split from my ex-husband, and I was getting back into the whole hookup scene or dating scene, if you want to call it that. And guys will always ask, can they have like dick pics and ass pics and stuff like that? And whenever I was sending them like pictures of my dick, they'd be like, "Oh, it's so big, it's so this, it's so that," and I'd be like, "It's decent." And then when I decided to do content, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna call myself Decent Daddy. But for
Mm-hmm.
some reason, nobody liked the name Decent Daddy. They renamed me Daddy Decent, so I started going by
Ah.
Daddy Decent.
Yeah, I think Daddy Decent does work better. I would have accepted that Decent Daddy, but Daddy Decent, yeah, it's a great name. It works, and the origin is so funny. That shit is hilarious. Okay, thank you so much, Daddy Decent. I will talk to you soon, and yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. You have a good night.
You too. Thank you for watching and or listening to Butch Queen After Dark. Again, if you enjoyed this episode, please like, rate, subscribe, do all the things. We try to make this show grow. And send your listener letters to butchqueenpodcast@gmail.com. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, stay nasty, and stay after dark.